Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Emiliano. Today I'll be going over the topic of light versus heavy weights when it comes to weightlifting and hypertrophy training. This is a very controversial topic, and I want to break it down for you guys in a way that is specific, quick, and that you guys can easily understand. Let's get right into it. So, when it comes to lightweight, it is a lot better to use this with isolation exercises. And when it comes to heavyweight, it is better for compound exercises. If you don't know what that is, compound exercises is your typical squat, bench, deadlift exercises which require more than one singular muscle group in order to be performed. For example, the deadlift, you need your quads, your hamstrings, glutes. It's a lot of various different muscle groups, including, the posterior chain. It's just so many. Bench, of course, you require your shoulders, your chest, as well as your triceps, as well as other stabilizing muscles in there. But yeah, when it comes to isolation exercises, that would be more of your your bicep curls, your regular lateral raises, and that kind of thing. Now, why is lightweight better for isolation exercises, specifically for smaller muscle groups? Typically, the biceps, lateral delts, rear delts, that kind of thing. Why, including also the forearms, as well as a few other muscle groups in there. Why are they better? Well, typically when it comes to smaller muscle groups like the lateral delts or the biceps, these have a lot more of what we call slow twitch fibers, which activate and are stimulated a lot better with higher reps. And of course, higher reps is typically done better with lower weight, right? You're not going to do 315 pounds on a bench press for more than 20 reps unless you're crazy strong, right? It'd be crazy. Therefore, lightweight is better used with smaller muscle groups. Not only is it going to prevent injury, that kind of thing, but it's also going to activate those slow twitch muscle fibers. When it comes to heavyweight, you want to use heavy weight with something like a shoulder press, your bench press, your squats, your lat pull down, because these are typically compound movements which benefit more from heavy weight, because heavy weight is stimulated, or heavyweight stimulates more of what we call fast twitch fibers in muscle groups like the chest, the back, that kind of thing. But yeah, in conclusion, you want to use both, right? Compound exercises are better to be used with heavy weights. Why? Because it's easier to reach mechanical tension like this on bigger muscle groups, like your shoulder press, your chest, back movements, that kind of thing. But anyways, either way, guys, I don't want you guys to overcomplicate this, because nothing is black and white. A lot of people will probably jump into this video thinking that one is going to be better than the other, but no, the reality is that just like anything in life, there is no black and white. You're better off taking best from both worlds, right? Using both in different scenarios. Using lightweight with things like your bicep curls, your lateral raises, your rear delt flies, that kind of thing. Shooting for a higher rep range like 12 to 15. And then when it comes to your compound movements or movements that you're gonna load up a lot more weight on, of course, stick to a smaller rep range like 6 to 12. That's usually better, because not only will you reach that mechanical tension faster with heavier weight, but you're not as likely to cause injury with these kinds of exercises as you would with these, right? If you're loading or overloading your biceps, it's very, very easy to get a bicep tear, that kind of thing, and you really don't want that. But yeah, either way, you're still shooting for mechanical tension on both of these, right? Because that is the main driver for muscle growth. And mechanical tension just means that you're creating enough mechanical tension, aka just getting to high enough intensity to the point that it stimulates muscle growth. To the point that you're getting enough effective reps in, so that way your body sends a signal, to your muscles that they need to grow due to the stimulus that you're giving it. But anyways, just use this as a rule of thumb on when to use lightweight versus heavyweight. Either way, always train your failure, right? You're not gonna, although I say use lightweight, that doesn't mean that you're gonna use a weight that you're gonna be doing 15 reps with. and you're still not anywhere close to failure, right? You still want to choose a weight that is light, but that's not going to be too light to the point that you have to do 30, 40 plus reps to get near failure, aka once again building enough mechanical tension to stimulate muscle growth. So just take this as a rule of thumb, guys, right? You want to take best of both worlds, just like Bruce Lee, right? Take what works, take out what doesn't, and incorporate both types of training styles into your routine to maximize muscle growth and your results. But yeah, if you want to work one-on-one with me, there is a link in the description down below. That way you can apply for me. There's a 15-minute fitness consultation that anyone can book and see if we can work one-on-one with each other, get you to your goals a lot quicker. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.